going on, you fam? Raiyuden here. So if you saw today's summoning video, you'll know that I got Pinky Boy over here, and I want to run him on a Vegeta's Family team because they're finally giving this tag some love. We now have 3 core units we can run on it. I'm looking forward to what they do else with the team. I wonder what the 4th, 5th, 6th unit that could be run on it are going to be. I think at some point they're going to be venturing into the female warriors again. They're going to be using Bulma or something because they haven't discussed or did anything for that tag in quite some time. We might see them jump back into that. Now, one thing I wanted to say about this unit is he's insane. This Trunks is insane. He is so good. And what's crazy is this isn't even his optimal team. Despite him buffing the Vegeta family, right now this is not the best possible team for him. I'll explain later on during the matches what the best team for him is. But this is the team we're going to be running. We obviously have the 3 Vegeta family buffing units, the red Vegeta that recently got a buff, the new transforming Vegeta that is an absolute powerhouse, and the new Trunks that we got. On the bench, I have Super Vegeta because he buffs Super Saiyan units. I have Broly there because the new Vegeta and the new Trunks actually have the movie saga tag, so Broly can buff them up. And then I have the support Vegeta who provides a significant strike buff to red and purple units, which is fantastic because Trunks is going to be the star of the show. Now we're done through that, let's jump into the PvP. Alright, here's the first match of the video against Fusion Warriors team. I'm not surprised that I'm going to be running across them so soon, but it is what it is. Now, when I start these matches, I like to use the transforming Vegeta first because, like all my units, he's able to heal himself. If I were to make a minor mistake, I can always use a blue card and gain some health, so there's always room to make mistakes. I knew without a doubt that a Super Vegeta was going to come next because he knows that this Vegeta is predominantly strike oriented, so he knows that I'm going to go for one next. So instead of taking the risk and using another strike card and losing priority, I decided I'm just going to go ahead and use the blue card, and it worked out in the end. Now, going for this Trunks is so good. So good. I'm so glad they did him justice because he absolutely deserves it. I personally would have hoped if this unit, all that he can do is going to be the same as the future Gohan, I'm going to be so happy. But let's be realistic here. This guy's a Legends Rising, so he's going to get better treatment. But either way, this Trunks is fantastic, and I'll start with his stats are fantastic when he transforms. He has one of the best strike damages in the game. But not only that, it's his absurd utility. He gained Android 15. What made Android 15 fantastic was his main ability gives him a bunch of ki, and it also gives him 4 new cards. The thing that brought him down though was he was a support type unit, and you know, being a support type unit, he didn't have the best stats for anything offensive. But this Trunks has that. The Trunks basically has Android 15's main ability, but he just cranked up to 9,000 because he's strong. He's incredibly strong. But what's even crazier is his green card is basically Buhan's main ability. You eliminate some of your cards and you gain significant damage buffs because of it. The Trunks is fantastic. He's insane. And man, it's just so crazy to see. I really hope that the future Gohan gets the same premium treatment. I really do. But he's fantastic. Don't let anyone tell you that he's not. He's really, really good. Put him on the right team, this dude will slaughter everything in his path. I feel like Bandai has some sort of like vendetta against green units because every purple unit that they pump out is amazing. Like look right here what happens. So I popped my main ability. Honestly, I should have just went for another strike card and then used my main ability, but look at this. Look, if Gogeta has some of the best stats in the game, and he swapped in, so there was damage reduction when he swapped in, and Trunks still did so much damage. Being able to gain all these additional cards and keeping a combo going and whatever, just keeps compounding on itself because it helps you farm additional Rising Rushes. Remember how I just used a Rising Rush, and he guessed it? I already have a second Rising Rush. It's insane. These things really compound into themselves. So I threw that Rising Rush away because I was like, let's just see what we can do here. But I don't know. There's just so much going on here. He's so good. And what's crazy is even though he buffs the Vegeta family, it's not his best tag. It's not his best team right now. I don't know what they have in store for other Vegeta family units. I'm sure they're going to be making some really busted units out there that'll probably make them even better to run with, this Trunks that is. But Trunks right now, his best team is actually the future team. 100% the future team. Because to take full advantage of what this Trunks is capable of doing, you have to have this constant flow of ki. So when he uses his main ability, granted he gains some ki and more cards, but it's his green card will destroy all the cards he has, draws 2 new ones, but he doesn't gain any ki. So if you have maybe only 16 ki and whatever, and you pop the green card, whatever, you don't get to take advantage of the buff right away. You have to fight for priority again. But if you put him on the future team, the dude will just, he'll be able to gain ki if you use him alongside mine, whatever. The future tag is his best team right now, and it's insane what he's going to be able to do. You know, Trunks would also help benefit the future Gohan, and then you got Mai in there as well to help you gain, you know, like, oh, it's just crazy. I'm looking forward to using him on the future tag. And with them releasing some new future tag units, being the new future Gohan and the Goku Black, I really hope the future Gohan is really good as well. I really do. I hope he gets similar treatment like this. This really dominant capabilities, I really hope they do. Second match of the video, like I said before, I like to just start out with this Vegeta. He can take some punishment, whatever, it's okay. He has this blue card that will help him heal up. So this is a really good match to show off because naturally these guys are the counter to these units. The Frieza Force, or the Lineage of Evil rather, is the counter towards all Saiyan teams. So this is a good team to show them off against, and to show what they're capable of doing against the team that is supposed to counter them. I feel really bad for all the new green units they recently released, Buhan, Golden Frieza, because all the super powerful purple units that they released alongside it kind of just them. It's like, I don't know why they did it. They died as soon as they came out, basically. It's kind of crazy. Look at this damage. Now, see, if I was running a future team, I would have been able to have additional ki and be able to take advantage of the damage that I was doing. And this Golden Frieza probably would have died. It would have been insane. I knew a Rising Rush was coming, so I'm like, okay, son, get the hell out of my face. Bam. Bye-bye, Golden Frieza. That was the biggest threat to me, the Golden Frieza. Without him being able to use his ultimate ability, well, we're definitely good. The next biggest threat is this Yellow Frieza, because Yellow Frieza's dumb passive doing so much additional damage, and he has the type advantage over our purpley boy over here, so I gotta take care of him. I know he likes to do tap attacks, so I decided that I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I was honestly I got pretty annoyed this match, because I hate matches that are like this. The backfloating just reminded me of like 3 PvP meta seasons ago, where people would just keep backfloating and waiting and whatever. I just kept getting annoyed. I was hoping I can get a Rising Rush out of the way, go for this. It's just so annoying. I hate it when people play like this. So irritating. Thankfully, this Vegeta is very good defensively, so I wasn't too worried about getting hit like this. And I just went for the gamble. I was just getting sick of it. I just went straight for the Rising Rush. I had faith that he didn't have another blue card. But I got very lucky that I had 2 blue cards, because there's no way that he's going to guess that it's another blue card. I just used one. Look at this. Look at that damage. And honestly, Trunks has one of the coolest blue cards in my opinion. Him and his dad, they have like this cool, like, you know, it's like American movie finale when you kill the villain, like they blow up and you don't look at explosions because it's so cool. It's just one of those things. Swap into the Trunks. He doesn't want to go for anything. I do this because I need you know, I need some key cards instead. I didn't even pop my main ability yet. See, just this dragging on the fights and stuff. Like, look at this. Frieza has type advantage over us. Now, normally I wouldn't be able to finish this. I mean, I could swap out to the Vegeta and finish it, but not all situations let you do that. And look at that. Ki with 4 other cards. What's even crazier is Trunks' green card. I've seen some other gameplay of it, and it looks like his green card doesn't destroy blue cards. Or maybe that person got lucky, I don't know. But if it doesn't, then that's crazy. Here's the third and final match of the video against a purple-red team. This is the team I was thinking about. This would be a really good team to run, honestly. You'd be able to run 2 purples and your red being the free-to-play Vegeta would be pretty cool. So I'll finally get to see that happen in reality here because this person's doing it for me. So, you know, it's Vegeta. Vegeta by himself is a natural powerhouse. So this poor Vegeta is getting beaten pretty bad. I was hoping he would go for another key card so I can take advantage of the blast armor. But I had an opportunity to swap out there. That's why you don't preemptively do things. You always, sometimes you get, you suffer for it. Shut him down right there. Go for the blue card just because I didn't know what was coming next. I just wanted to get that out there. If anything, I should have used it with the Trunks. I know that he's going to swap out to Super Vegito, so I do that. And then I like this Vegeta's main ability for making strike cost far less because it really came through here to get me my Rising Rush. Once he's out of the way, this team is a lot more manageable, but that Trunks is still super deadly. I still got to worry about him. But I was still absolutely focused on getting rid of the Super Vegito. Do some nice damage. Nice single punch there. Really looking forward to what the future of this tag is, the Vegeta Family. Really looking forward to it. I feel like they gotta release a support unit for it, and who knows what else. There goes Super Vegito, and I'm thinking I gotta make sure that this Vegeta stays alive, so we get some crazy damage going there. And then look at that, some lag, and I guess like a true loser, he feels the need to disconnect. Honestly, if you're like this, just forfeit. Don't contribute to the already problematic PvP scene. Don't be like this. Honestly, to me, you're a loser if you do this. You're an absolute loser. So the AI goes in for that, whatever. This Trunks is so crazy. Like, look at how much damage he can still do. It still uses... Oh, and I kept that in there because Christian Lee, thank you for subscribing, but I figured I want to keep my Trunks alive. I'll let this Vegeta die because I want Trunks to get the last kill. I don't guess it right, so he dies. It's a shame, but I'm confident that we're going to get it through. The one thing to always worry about is the AI still has whatchamacallit, full capabilities of the team. They're not nerfed at all, so it's best to be careful. You can still lose. And then here's some random lag because, you know, my phone feels bad, man. So it's my Trunks versus his Trunks. He gets in the Ki Blast first, so at this point I'm getting pretty annoyed. I just want to end it here. I didn't want to use the blue card because I didn't want to end the combo, so I just popped the main ability. In hindsight, I probably should have went for the blue card just to finish it off. I don't know. But just look at that damage. Look at this continued onslaught. It's crazy. And then I see a blue card there, so I wanted to widen the gap there, and I wanted to finish it off with the blue card. But that doesn't work out. And look, I already have another Rising Rush ready. It's just crazy how it can work out. Crazy Rising Rush farming. Fantastic unit, don't sleep on him. 100%, he's fantastic and worthy of Legends Rising for sure. But anyways, this is the third and final match of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, hope you learned something new. Try the team out. Hopefully you guys got lucky in your summons. Don't forget to subscribe to the second channel. How about your boy? Until next time, peace.